Guys in capes
I had a lot more energy this morning.
and rogues who are sneaky
Join Chris and Rodger.
as we entertain the geeky.
So first and foremost, let's just get it out of the fucking way now. Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's coming back. Thank you, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, thank you, Rick and Morty.
Thank you, Rick and Morty, for making people who were born in '95 care about Szechuan sauce.
Isn't that
again.
hysterical?
Guys, okay, I hate to tell you this. When you were kids, you didn't know what you liked. You cared more about the toy. I know I sound like an old curmudgeon, but Szechuan sauce is not that good. And to prove it, next week we're going to have it on the show.
What killed me, what absolutely killed me, is we had an internet discussion with somebody.
Who realized he was too young to remember Szechuan sauce.
I was born in 95. What year did it stop?
It came out in '98.
Okay.
And it stopped in '98.
So he was literally 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't remember that shit at all.
Yeah, no. It's bad, guys. 95% of the people out there bitching about it, if you're under the age of 30, you don't remember Szechuan sauce. Sorry. Not to sound like a dick and an old man, but it's true. You hyped onto what the show wants you to think, and there you go. Which is fine. If you really just admit it. Admit it to yourself. Admit it to yourself.
You owe it to yourself.
That you're not, that you're, just cashing in on a show fad.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the biggest thing. Just admit that you only want it because of Rick and Morty.
We're fine with that.
That's cool. I think that's a valid reason.
I think the whole Rick and Morty thing, bringing Szechuan sauce back, is awesome. Now,
It's hysterical.
I will say, when you go to the McDonald's Twitter feed now, and they're talking about the sauce, all anyone is bitching about, orange high C.
Lava burst high C. But it's everywhere else now.
It is.
And that is beautiful. I'm all about that.
Yeah, no. You no longer need to go to McDonald's to get your high C fix.
No, man, it's freaking wonderful to be able to go to Hardee's or Carl's Jr. or whatever the hell it
Taco
is
Bell,
where you
whatever.
live, and get that fucking orange lava burst high C.
I'll tell you what. Have you tried that dew ice yet?
No, I haven't.
It's good.
Is it?
It's actually
Oh no,
really
that's
good.
the Sierra Mist one. Yeah,
That's the Sierra Mist Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sample of it. Christopher and I did, and they gave us a sample of some volcano Dorito too.
The blazing burrito. Dorito.
Yeah, the blazing Dorito, and the lady was like, "It's like licking a volcano." It wasn't. It was very bearable.
Was it spicy?
It had some zing. Interesting flavor. I must say though, I'm gonna be sticking with the nacho cheese.
I'm a fan of the spicy nacho.
Spicy nacho is good. Spicy nacho is good.
Spicy nacho.
Or I mean, look, there's a bunch of good Doritos.
I don't know
out
where.
there.
Okay, hold on, time out. Fuck you, Taco Bell. Where the fuck do you come out with Cool Ranch and this other bullshit flavor of Dorito Locos Tacos? You have the perfect taco flavor: spicy nacho Dorito Locos Taco.
I mean, the Cool Ranch was a good thing. I think.
Whatever,
I've not
it's
had
gross.
one. I've not had one.
I don't like Cool Ranch to begin with.
Cool Ranch can be okay.
On the subject of snack cakes, you know what I had while you were on your pilgrimage?
What was that?
Hostess made a strawberry chocolate donut.
Nice.
It was delightful. It was pretty. It was delightful.
I've been on a Little Debbie kick recently.
Because you're poor.
No, it's simply because they're 50 cents and delicious.
they're the same thing as Hostess.
They are.
No, they're actually made in the same place that Hostess is made.
Are they?
Yeah, they're the same company.
Yeah. Freaking delicious.
Little Debbie and Hostess, same thing.
Inexpensive. But like when you go to a gas station and you walk up and there's 50 cent Star Crunch and 50 cent Honey Bun.
Dude,
yeah.
It's all about the Star Crunch.
Star Crunch is good. Honey
It's got
Bun's
that weird
shit.
tin foil taste in your mouth when you eat a Star Crunch.
I love the iced honey buns. Huh.
Do you? I'm not, so I'm a fat guy, and when it comes to honey buns, there's only one real way to eat it.
You microwave it, don't you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, in a pinch, yeah. Little butter, little skillet, heat it up for about a little bit on each side.
That's ridiculous. That is
Really
way
good,
too
I
much
know.
work. Way too much work.
Yeah, but Chris, good things come to those who wait and work.
I don't want to water my sugar down with butter. I made cinnamon rolls a bunch this week. Speaking of honey buns,
I'm not a big fan.
I love them.
Like, once you get past that middle roll with all the icing, it sucks.
Well, it's funny. My mom, brings a valid point to the table. So Pillsbury cinnamon rolls are stamped to look like a roll,
Yeah.
but they're not actually rolled. So she prefers to buy off-brand because they're still rolled.
The fuck doesn't matter?
That's what I said. And she's like, because I like to unroll it as I eat it. I'm like, so when you go to a restaurant and they offer you a dinner roll and it's not rolled up, you're okay with that? She's like, that's different. That's a dinner roll.
No, it's the same. No, a roll is a roll.
That was the argument that my little brother made. I personally don't care because I'm like, they're delicious. But you made this comment about the middle one with all the icing. It's not all the icing that makes it good.
Yes, it is.
No, it is the edges that are not burnt.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's what it is. It makes it feel like there's more icing on it than it is. Because
there's a lot of icing.
How do you ice yours? Because I ice mine.
You squeeze the pack and you just go do.
No. The Pillsbury ones you have to apply with a knife.
Well, okay, look, first off, we know I'm poor, so I don't get the Pillsbury ones. My icing comes in a little packet that you squeeze.
And you make sure to put more in the middle?
No, it just happens as you go across the thing.
Oh, see.
Because you hit the middle more than everything else.
You do it wrong. I give each cinnamon roll an equal-sized dollop.
So full of shit.
No, I'm not.
And then even when you spread it with a knife.
I give everyone an equal-sized dollop.
Yeah, no.
And then
bullshit. I'm calling it bullshit. And here's why.
But you're wrong.
No,
hey, Christopher, when Daddy makes cinnamon rolls, do I put the same amount on all of them? And then some of it, he said,
He's entertained by Street Fighter.
And then some of it melts off. So what you do is you dip that cinnamon roll into the pan.
No, I'm calling bullshit, and here's why.
Well, you're wrong.
No, here's why. Not 2 minutes ago did you I don't want to, that's too much work to heat a fucking honey bun up.
Yeah.
So I just don't picture you sitting there meticulously going, 1, 2, 3.
No, a honey bun is something that's already delicious and prepared.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's too much time for you.
No, it's not.
I'm surprised you just don't.
It's already delicious.
I'm surprised
and
you just don't squirt the icing into a bowl.
So when I can take something out of a package and eat it without putting butter on it and putting it in a skillet, I will do that.
I don't buy it because I picture you sitting there like knowing you and the way you are. Ease of process. You're just squirting the icing in a bowl and saying,
I'm not all ease of process.
Dip your fucking cinnamon buns
I like
in that.
practicality, but when it comes to cinnamon rolls, equal, because
you only get one dip per cinnamon roll.
I want quality across the board.
Yeah, no, I'm calling bullshit.
You're wrong.
Bullshit on this.
You're wrong. Now, I will tell you, the middle roll is always the best because the edges don't get crispy.
And it has the most icing.
Not at my house, it doesn't. Not at my house, it doesn't. That's okay, though. You can continue to give the middle roll the most icing, but I don't do that. I don't play that, Roger. So you can do your trickle-down icing.
It's not trickle down, it's trickle around. That's the difference. Because you just pass over that center.
I trickle everything to the middle.
Like it just ends up like you just pass over that center roll more often than in the other rolls. That's why when you're growing up, Dad always got the middle roll.
No, see, I always got the middle roll. Because
this explains so much about you.
It was
so much.
Well, first of all, when my mom made cinnamon rolls, there were 4 middle rolls because she'd make a couple of cans at once and she'd put them in a bigger pan. So there were like 4 middle rolls that were delicious because there was no burnt edges.
They had more icing.
And that is what made them enjoyable. You don't have to like it.
No, it's not that I don't like it.
It is what it is.
It's not that I don't like it. I don't believe you.
Well, there weren't more icing on them. Especially when somebody else was making it. You can't say shit.
I just don't believe you. That's really what it boils down to.
Well, that's the fact of the matter.
I just know you. I don't believe you on the
Apparently, you don't know me well enough because I do put the same size dollop on all of them because I want quality cinnamon rolls.
Okay, so we're gonna get a fucking scale. And we're going to weigh each cinnamon roll after you pile up the icing. And they better all weigh the exact same.
That's fine. You know what would be funny? You know what would prove my point even further? If one of the edge ones had a little bit more icing.
And knowing you, though, so I can't tell you I'm bringing a scale over for cinnamon roll day. I'm just going to show up randomly when you're having cinnamon rolls with a scale.
With a food scale?
Yeah, and just be like, let me see that.
That's fine.
Let me see that.
Yeah, because you would be thoroughly impressed and super stoked, and you'd be like, wow, all of these are quality. Quality.
Why does the middle one weigh more?
It doesn't weigh more. You'll be like, it feels more dense because it didn't have time to get as fluffy and flaky because the edges aren't burnt.
I'm just
Oh,
calling bullshit.
you're welcome.
All bullshit on
That's
all
all right.
this
You don't
all
have
day.
to like it. It just simply is what it
We
is.
spent the past 5 minutes talking about your cinnamon roll icing
Listen,
habits.
people. Which cinnamon roll do you like the most? If it's not the middle one,
What
you're
about-
a
what about-
monster. But
what
why
about
is the middle one so tasty?
What's your
Let
feeling
us know
on
what you think.
Orange rolls.
Gross. My mom loves them. They're
I
disgusting.
don't think I've ever had
They're
caramel.
fucking gross. Caramel's okay.
Like it with the nuts or the no nuts?
No nuts.
No nuts.
I don't like raisins in them either.
I only like raisins every so often. Yeah, raisins are pretty gross.
They're pretty gross. But with cinnamon rolls, I just like the classic ones. The orange icing is yucky. My mom loves it, and she'll make like 3 cans of cinnamon rolls, and she'll do 2 regular and an orange one for herself and my brother.
What other cinnamon roll flavors are there?
I don't know. I'm surprised we haven't got like a strawberry cheesecake, because that'd probably be delicious.
Pop-Tarts or toasted strudels?
Toaster strudels. Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Another one that you just drizzle the icing. Do you make sure that every toasted strudel gets the same amount of icing?
They come with individual packets.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm giving you a packet per cinnamon or per toasted strudel.
Well, that's what I do.
Yeah?
Yes.
What's your favorite toasted strudel?
Wildberry,
Really?
without hesitation.
Oh, Boston cream.
Oh, I really like the strawberry cream cheese as well.
I'm not a cream cheese guy.
I love the strawberry cream cheese and
guy?
wildberry.
All right, so I think we're planning the best breakfast we could have: cinnamon rolls and toasted strudels.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally amazing.
I mean, they're way better than Pop-Tarts.
All right, so Black Panther,
Black Panther.
it's out,
It's out.
and it's raking in all of the money.
Lots of monies.
Like they're like, hey, do you want to make all of the money? And Black Panther's like, yes, and they went, okay, here you go.
Basically, Disney used their license to print money,
That's Disney is just a printing machine right now.
and they just printed more money.
But reviews are good. Have you seen it yet?
No, I've not watched it
I
yet.
have not, but I've heard nothing but good things.
I've heard a couple of bad things, actually.
Really? What'd you hear?
So, unnamed source watched it and told me that they felt like it was very, they were like, I felt like it was reverse racism.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm not seeing the movie.
And I was like, it's set in Africa.
Yeah, Wakanda.
I'm like, so...
Not South Africa.
Yeah, but this is a person that doesn't watch superhero movies or anything like that, so obviously, said individual has no fucking clue where this movie's set.
I think that statement might be more towards the politicizing of this being a black superhero.
Well, and there's that as well. And I think that has definitely influenced this individual's viewpoint.
I think it does a lot. It influences a lot of individual viewpoints, especially since it's wrong. But hey, I'm not going to argue with you.
Like 6 times wrong.
Like a bunch wrong.
Yeah.
This is worse than when Star Trek Discovery said, "I'm the first black female lead." Listen, bitch, you're not the first black lead. You're not the first female lead. Sorry, Star Trek broke that barrier 20 years ago.
Who said that?
The main character in Discovery, that chick from The Walking Dead.
It had already been done.
Yeah. Cisco Janeway.
Yeah, no, that's one of those things. Like, I mean, we had 3 Blade movies. Hancock.
Yeah.
There's about.
So yes, but this is, well, I can't even say this is the first black. It's the first black superhero movie in the MCU with a main black character, because he's not the first black superhero in the MCU.
Correct.
You have Rhodes. You have
first black character to get a standalone movie
Falcon.
in the MCU.
Yeah, and
which is awesome. Good.
Yeah, and it's a good movie from what I hear.
From what you hear.
Yeah. I don't get to go to the movies anymore.
But I'm stoked to see the movie. I could watch it illegally right now, and I've chosen not to.
Like Jason told me what the post-credit screens were, and I don't remember. He told me. You know how Jason gets, guys. You listen to his show.
Impassioned.
You know how he gets when he tells you something, but you kind of feel bad if you don't know what he's talking about, because he's so happy and so hyped to tell you about this, and you're just like, yeah, awesome. Because if you don't know, you feel like you've let him down a little.
Little bit.
And I was like that when he told me the post-credit screens. I was like, yeah, okay, good. Awesome.
Roger's just so used to every interaction with Jason. He's like, yes!
That's how it goes.
That's just what he says at the end of it.
Yes, you are so right, Jason.
Thank you.
You don't even know how cool that is. He could be telling me that he murdered like 20 puppies, and I would be like, yeah!
I just clubbed a baby seal.
Yes!
Yeah, you did.
Good job, Jason.
Club another, I think.
Yeah, right.
No,
You can't have me talking right at the same time. Bad things
I'm
happen.
really excited to watch it. Like I said, I've had the opportunity to watch it illegally, and I've not seized that yet.
Why do you gotta say illegally? Can't you just say through other ways?
Yeah. Okay, I've had the opportunity to watch it by stealing. Is that what you want me to say?
No, I've had the opportunity to see it, but I have not watched it yet.
I haven't gone to the theater to watch it yet.
There you go.
Is that better?
That's better. That way you don't sound like a creepy guy sitting at home going, I want to watch Black Panther.
That's not that, but I just said I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think your son's going to learn how to change a Super Nintendo game here in a second.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for that one. I'm actually, I've been seeing a bunch of Jessica Jones trailers too, for season 2. I'm excited.
No. I wasn't a big fan of Jessica. Honestly,
go back and rewatch that because it's fucking good.
I liked Luke Cage.
Daredevil season 1 was the best.
I like Daredevil. Other than that, even with the Punisher, by the end, I was like, eh.
Is it oversaturation for you?
Maybe. The same reason I feel about superhero movies. They're just the westerns of our generation. And I kind of can't wait for them to ride off into the sunset happily.
Well.
And now, I can't say that because now we got fucking Star Wars every goddamn year.
Now, I think that's something that we should talk about. Because...
The oversaturation of Star Wars?
Well, they're not turning out good stuff anymore.
What? They've only turned out one movie that everyone's complained about.
The last one, no. So, going back and rewatching it, because I've watched it a second time. And, there were things that I tried to overlook before. I can't.
Hold on.
I can't.
So you're saying episode... What are we,
Episode 8
is bad?
It's not very good.
Not very good?
Not very good.
You're on that bandwagon?
I am.
Yeah? Explain yourself while I go do something.
So...
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't.
There are obvious... I'm not going to get super in-depth with this, but there are a bunch of plot holes and stuff that I'm sure everybody that's listening to this has gone through and read or checked out on the internet or whatever. That simply is what it is. There are issues with the movie, as there are going to be with any movie. That's fine. There's deconstruction of characters, which, you're undoing 40 years of what this character is. I disagree with that. It's just getting to the point to where it's asinine, and they're turning out movies just for the sake of turning them out because they make a bunch of money. I get it, but you were taking away from the original Star Wars thing. So...
you can't take away when you're adding.
Yeah, they are taking away from it because they're adding turds. You cover a nice dollar bill with a piece of poop and nobody wants to pick it up. Yeah.
You're a completely different person than you were last time we talked about episode 8.
I know, and it was after rewatching it that I was just like, this is actually kind of abysmal.
Is it because you don't like how Luke was handled and all that?
There are multiple issues with the movie. I wanted to like it, especially after coming down from Force Awakens.
Yeah, but you didn't like episode 7, so there's no reason for you to sit there.
Force Awakens was trash. I wanted to like this movie. The first time I watched it, I let myself get swept up in it. I went and watched it again, and I was like, oh, that's it. And because I knew there were a few plot holes the first time I saw it. And going back and watching it again, that stuff was amplified. You pick up on new stuff, and then you're just like, well, shit. And Star Wars is, I was talking to somebody about it recently, and I was like, it's basically one of those things where you have to choose to be done with Star Wars because you don't want to ruin something for yourself or subject yourself to stupidity.
When we've already had that with the prequels.
The prequels were better than the newest movies. I'm just going to go out there and say it.
You're wrong.
I'm not. You know it.
No,
because look, I've heard you bitch about episode 7 enough to know that you hate that more than you hate the prequels. Yes. Have you seen episode 8 yet?
No.
No? Okay. You'll hate it.
I tried to watch episode 8, but there was Chinese subtitles at the bottom. So I was done on that one.
You'll hate it. That's going to be one of those things. You're going to watch it and you're going to be like, oh.
My brother pretty much said it was just a redo of Empire.
It's not necessarily a redo of Empire.
When I watch it, I'm going to tell you how it is Empire redo.
Well, because now you're going to try to fucking put things together that don't match up. But it's not good. It isn't. I'm more excited about the standalone movies, Rogue One, Han Solo, that sort of thing, Obi-Wan.
I'm done.
Than I am the whatever that they're doing.
Like Jason and I had this conversation the other day. I think that by having Star Wars movies come out every year, you're taking away the specialness of Star Wars.
Oh, for certain.
Because the reason Episode 1 was so hyped was it had been 20 years since the last Star Wars, 17 years since the last Star Wars movie came out in theaters.
Yeah.
It was an event. It was something special. The first Star Wars was Star Wars. I mean, that's all we can really say about that. You know?
Yeah.
But every time another movie came out, it was an event. And now you're doing it every year. You're kind of taking away that specialness.
It doesn't mean the same thing that it once did. And part of that is the reason toy sales are down.
Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, because now it's like, well, why should I go buy toys if next year just
next year there's a new set of Star Wars toys that I got to pick up.
Right.
None of them are worth shit anymore.
Well, the collectability of the Star Wars toys are done.
I mean, it's like that with most toys. Now, I will say that the Marvel Legends figures are a solid investment in most cases.
I don't know if they are like they're cool.
I know the ones that I've picked up were just characters that I like. Every single one of them, my return on investment would go up. But I mean, you don't buy something like that to make a bunch of money, and you're not going to get rich doing it.
We're advocating this here. Never buy something just to make money off of it.
Buy it because you enjoy it.
It's the only way you're going to find happiness.
But do you remember when Episode 1 came out? Finding a freaking Darth Maul action figure was
next
bitch.
to impossible. Yeah, and now they're at every thrift store.
Well, yeah, because they did 2nd, 3rd, 17th printings. But I remember finally finding one. It's basically a couple months after the movie had come out. I went into a Kmart after the employees had combed through and got them for 2 months, basically.
Right.
And they had one left on the shelf, tucked behind 18 other action figures. You know, you're moving 16 Qui-Gons to get to it. And
nobody wanted Qui-Gon for some reason.
And he was badass.
I mean, he was kind of a little bitch.
Qui-Gon
was a little bitch.
He should have been more powerful. I will find you, and I will kill you.
No. Like, Liam Neeson was a little bitch in Star Wars. Like, his character was okay, Council, you won't let me train him, but I'm going to do it anyway.
That wasn't really a little bitch move.
Little bitch.
That was...
He's the reason...
That was rebellion.
He's the reason younglings died. Now, Anakin...
The seduction of the Chosen One...
He wasn't the Chosen One!
He was.
He was not!
Was it Luke, then?
No,
there is no
Chosen One.
I don't want there to be a Chosen One.
No, because...
There's no savior of the Star Wars universe. I thought it was going to be JJ, and he ruined it more.
The fucking Chosen One thing came about in the prequels. Before that, it was just Vader was a fucking Jedi.
Yeah.
Like, Anakin was a Jedi turned bad.
And then he was the Chosen
One.
And then he was
the Chosen One because, Metachlorian bullshit. So take the Chosen One, throw that to the side for the minute. All right?
It's canon.
It doesn't mean it's good.
It's canon, though.
You can throw it to the side.
It is what it is.
You throw it to the side. That's how we do fan fiction. We just throw all canon to the side.
That's how I'm doing Star Wars from now on. The new movies, like anything that has episode whatever at the end of it, not fucking watching it.
I doubt that. You're going to finish this trilogy.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
I'll watch it for free.
You'll finish this trilogy.
I'll watch it for free. I will not pay to see that movie.
With Chinese subtitles.
No, not with Chinese subtitles.
I think that's the title of the show, with Chinese subtitles. Damn it, Luke.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm kind of burned out on Star Wars, man, and the Transformers franchise has been ruined. Like, it was bad to begin with. They're getting worse.
Yeah.
Now,
less racist, but worse.
No. If you watch the last one, they're equally as racist.
Equally as racist?
Equally as racist. It's still total trash. Michael Bay's a dipshit.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I am excited about, the dudes that oversaw the Game of Thrones show.
Super Troopers 2? What?
Oh, yeah. The dudes that oversaw Game of Thrones are going to be directing their own Star Wars trilogy.
Yeah, but that's going to have an episode behind it.
It's going to be not the current Skywalker episodes. Okay, the Skywalker episodic universe.
The Skywalker episodic universe is over now. Skywalker's dead.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
alert. Sorry.
It's still part of all of it.
Sorry, I threw that out there. Skywalker's dead.
It's still part of it. Like, anything with Rey now is automatically muddied by that. I'm not messing with those. Now, when they go to do this new series, I'll play.
Look, you've got Ryan John's trilogy
and guess
coming
what?
out.
Leia's alive, so shut up.
For now.
Doesn't matter.
You got Ryan Johnson's
That's a Skywalker,
trilogy.
correct?
You got Ryan Johnson's trilogy.
Is that a
coming out.
Skywalker? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
But they're
Thank you.
They're not going to use the Leia
Thank
character.
you. Doesn't matter.
They
She's
can't
a Skywalker.
use the
So
Leia
the
character.
Skywalker episodic universe carries on. I'm done with that one. Bring on the Game of Thrones dudes. Give me Revan.
You don't know you're getting Revan. You don't know what you're
That's
getting.
what I want.
You know what you're going to get? Here's what you're going to get.
Plagueis.
No, you're going to get fucking more Empire bullshit.
I'm not going to get Empire bullshit.
There you are, because Disney's afraid. Disney's afraid to go outside the golden age of Star Wars, which is the Empire. Look, especially after the backlash they got from fucking the Last Jedi, all their prequel movies are all like, oh look, it's about the time of the Empire. Not prequel movies, they're standalone movies. Fucking Rogue One, Solo, Kenobi.
That's solely because those are characters that people want to know more about.
Boba Fett.
Don't even do this Boba Fett trash.
They're getting a Boba Fett trailer. Or Boba Fett's getting his own movie.
He shouldn't.
But it's happening.
Yeah, well, they're idiots.
Why? You don't want to see more Boba Fett?
No.
Why?
Because he wasn't shit.
But
Look, you want to like him because he was cool looking. And
that's fine. I can like him because he's cool looking.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. He got his shit smashed in quickly. He was hardly a thing. All true. Like, I wanted to like Boba Fett too. Jango Fett could have kicked his ass.
No, they would have both killed each other because they're clones of each other.
That's not how that necessarily works. It's not the same training and all that. When you have a real Mandalorian, Jango Fett, okay, actual certified badass, and then you have Boba Fett, the clone that's daddy died when he was 8, didn't get all of his training.
How did he not get all his training? He had no problem hunting down Han Solo. He just had a
Not
problem.
hard to do.
No other bounty hunter could do it.
No, the other ones were stupid and walked up to him in a cantina and they were like, hey, I would like you to come with me now, please. Boom, you get shot.
One other bounty hunter.
I mean, that was the only.
That was the only.
That was the only other one.
Yeah,
So out of 2, so 50% of bounty hunters catch Han Solo, is what we just figured out.
Except Boba Fett did it right. Boba Fett showed his cunningness. Yeah, so he got taken out in a bitch move.
The whole thing was a bitch move.
Yeah, but whose fault is that?
Okay,
George Lucas's, not Boba Fett's.
You've got air superiority. You've got all the gadgets in the world, and you can't beat the guy with a stick.
He was blindsided. He was busy shooting the other way. He was like, "Oh, look, there's a fucking Jedi."
And then
those Jedis killed my dad. He
flies into the sand vagina that eats him.
He didn't fly. He wasn't like, "Oh, I'm flying in. Oh, look, sand vagina. Let me get a piece." He was like, "Oh, Jedi lightsaber. That motherfucker there killed my father."
That's what he was doing. He was like, "I'm dead."
No, he was gonna get revenge.
And then this creepy looking guy got to take that damn helmet off and go home because he was creepy looking.
He was. No, but he said, "I will avenge my father" at that moment and kill the Jedi. And then he gets backstabbed by Han Solo. Han Solo's a backstabbing bastard in that scene.
You're welcome. Yeah, you know why? Because 50% of bounty hunters are going to be killed by Han Solo. And actually, it's 100%. 100% of bounty hunters killed by Han Solo.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with him. Because he will shoot you in the front or the back, under the table.
He didn't shoot him. He got lucky with a lucky shot and made the jetpack malfunction.
Good.
And Boba Fett didn't die.
He's dead.
I mean...
He died.
He didn't die in the extended universe. He was still alive.
Yeah.
And he actually escaped from the Sarlacc pit.
Of course he did, because some fan was like, Boba Fett, he looks
Kevin
so
J.
cool.
Anderson. Yeah,
he looks so cool.
Yeah.
I just want him to look cool at me.
Shut up.
Look cool at me, Boba Fett. No, it's funny.
Shut up. Boba Fett's badass.
Except for the part where he went out like a bitch.
He did go out like a bitch, but that doesn't mean you're not a badass. Your last moments.
Jango Fett actually.
Jango
Jango Fett fought. Okay, first of all, hold on. Let's talk about this. Luke Skywalker didn't have a whole lot of training. He didn't start training when he was a kid. Nothing like that. So this guy comes waving a lightsaber around, sends this bitch into a panic. Okay, because he panics, and then disoriented Han Solo shoots his ass down.
He doesn't shoot him. He hits him with a stick trying to get Lando.
Whatever.
The line is, Boba Fett, where? He turns around, hits him with a bow staff.
That makes it even more sad.
Yeah. It's not like Boba Fett was like, oh, come to me, Han Solo. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
But hold on. So we have this panicking Boba Fett that gets shit on by a stick as Han Solo turns around.
You know what? I'm done with this.
Now, with Jango Fett, he actually goes toe-to-toe with Obi-Wan. You're welcome.
He dies
Who's
from
more of a
Mace Windu.
badass?
Doesn't Mace Windu cut his head off?
No.
I thought Mace Windu cut his head off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's Mace Windu.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's Mace Windu. Because he used an illegal attack to do it.
No.
I mean, your kid's over there agreeing with me.
He's never seen it.
I'm pretty sure it's Mace Windu.
No, it wasn't. It was Obi-Wan. It happened while it was raining on Mustafar.
No!
Or not Mustafar.
No!
I'm sorry. What's the clone planet?
Fett died. Jango Fett died in the gladiator pit.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the scene where Obi-Wan is
bitch
fighting
slapped him.
Yeah, and then he runs and gets in a ship and flies off because.
Because
so
that training in the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian all worked out.
Hey.
Yeah.
Worked out better for him than it did for his son.
Really?
And
His
then,
son actually captured Han Solo.
Han Solo's not a Jedi. And then, hold on. Yeah, you're right, because then he goes to fight Mace Windu. I've blocked out that movie.
And you're so adamant that it was Obi-Wan. I'm like,
That's
no,
fine.
it's Mace Windu.
He's dead.
He
Doesn't
used
matter.
an illegal move to decapitate him.
That's okay.
Decapitate.
An illegal move.
An illegal
The
move.
swiping at the head level.
That's an illegal Jedi move.
You are forbidden to swipe at the head.
It's like the Karate Kid. No shots to the head, and somehow Daniel still wins.
Yeah. So, he gets shit on by a Jedi. But Mace Windu's a super badass.
I mean, he's Sammy J.
So fucking
Sammy J.
Nick Fury shows up and hits you with a lightsaber. You fall down.
Do you?
Yeah.
I want to know how Nick Fury got a fucking lightsaber. What type of shield technology bullshit is this?
He goes, get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. Then,
Ezekiel.
and then there's some girl chained up in his living room.
It's all bad. It's all bad, dude. I just want to make. I just want Sammy
Make
J.
a Sammy
Let's
J
get Sammy J
mashup.
on the show.
Yeah.
Let's just get him on the show. Call him up.
Hey, what was it like killing the superior Fett?
Like that's really how the conversation is going to be. So, hey Sam, can I call you Sam? Yeah, motherfucker. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. All right, Sam. Listen. How was it like killing Jango Fett?
I did it with the motherfucking attack that I felt like doing. Because
The
no
script-
motherfucking Jedi order.
The fucking script said it was an epic duel, and I thought that's a bitch. I'm just gonna cut his head off, and that's what I did.
Right.
That's what I did.
I'll show you an epic
Do
fucking
you
duel.
realize? You know how we talk a lot about George Lucas and like no one being able to say no to George Lucas?
Yeah.
Or put George Lucas in his place. The only reason Sammy J is in Star Wars is George Lucas was like, "Hey, I want to put you as Jedi," and Sammy was all about it, and he said, "I get to have a purple lightsaber," and Lucas said no, and Sammy said, "All right, I'm out." And what did Sammy get?
A purple lightsaber.
Fucking purple lightsaber.
He's like, I want the pimpin' lightsaber.
Yeah, fucking Sammy J put George Lucas in his place when no one else would.
I want to wear my shaft coat.
If only this motherfucker would have been like, "Hey, Lucas, listen,
Don't be retarded.
stop.
Yeah,
Metachlorians, stop."
I want you to find a way to undo that in this new movie.
Hey, George, listen, buddy, Pat. Thanks for the purple lightsaber. How do you make a good second movie? Because this over here is not good.
Episode 3 is a good flick. You like it, I like it. It ties things
It
together
doesn't mean
well.
it's good. You look at my movie collection. I have a lot of movies I like that aren't good. By the way, 47 Meters Down, pretty fucking good.
That movie was
That movie
trash.
was pretty good.
That was fucking garbage.
No, that movie was
How
pretty good.
drunk were you when you were watching
I was
that?
stone cold sober going, Chris is wrong. This
That
movie's
movie
pretty
was
good.
fucking
This
garbage.
movie's pretty good.
It was so stupid. You just want to disagree with me. Damn you, Rodger.
No, it was good. I liked it. Like obviously that's not how sharks act in the wild, but I was like, okay, the suspense is there. Blah blah blah. Okay, the ending. I saw the ending coming a mile away, but even then, I was still like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty
Oh
good
my
little movie.
God.
It's a pretty good
The whole
little
movie
movie.
was garbage.
They're doing a sequel. I shit you not, they're doing a sequel.
I won't be watching
They're
it.
doing a sequel. 48 Meters Down.
Is that real?
I'm not making. I shit you not.
You know what we're gonna do in
meters
this new
down.
one? We're gonna go a meter lower. We're gonna
48
lower the bar.
And 3 girls are gonna be trapped in the cage instead of 2.
We're gonna lower the bar. Things are gonna get so much worse.
And I think it might be tiger sharks instead of great whites. I don't know.
That would make more sense.
But, you know.
It'd make more sense. Bull sharks would be the way to go.
Bull sharks would be the way to go. Because that's how they act.
Get the hateful sharks.
Did you see Deep Blue Sea 2?
Uh-uh.
It's a movie out there now. People playing footage with me. It's a movie out there now. Deep Blue Sea Part 2.
Oh man.
It's direct, straight to DVD release.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that. Like the
yeah.
Sharknado movies.
No, they're straight to sci-fi release.
Yeah, they're not even. Well,
Yeah.
because the first one was like a straight to DVD
No,
movie.
the first one was straight to sci-fi.
Was it? I thought
They are sci-fi original movies.
you could pick them up in like Redbox and stuff though.
Yeah. After it came out on Sci-Fi.
Oh, okay,
they
fair
are
enough.
sci-fi original movies. Like the Sharknado movies are owned by Sci-Fi.
Oh,
Interesting note is they all play in theaters.
do they?
Yes, you know how like Fathom Events they do like special screenings and
Special
stuff?
one night showing.
Fathom Events, whenever a new Sharknado comes out on Sci-Fi, they air it at the same time. So instead of watching it at home, you can go watch it at Fathom Events on the big screen. I don't know why you'd want to watch Sharknado on the big screen. I personally like to watch it in my underwear while drunk.
That's the only way to watch
Like,
a Sharknado
the
movie.
first Sharknado movie, I was like, all right, I'm in. Second one, I was like, all right, now I don't need
Sharknado 16.
We're on Sharknado 6, honestly. The next one coming out would be Sharknado 6, if they do a next one.
They need to stop.
Do they?
It's kind of like Tremors. You hit a sweet spot.
They have another Tremor movie coming out.
I know they do.
Cold Day in Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like all the Tremors movies.
I don't like all of them.
I like every single one.
But they're fun. I mean, they're fun.
I like every single
The
Tremors
second
movie.
Tremors is my favorite, though.
Oh yeah, when they run
Tremors
around.
2. Oh yeah.
Run around the little arse. That was a straight to video release.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember getting that at Blockbuster.
Yeah, I love every Tremors movie. Like the fourth one, and that's the old Western one. So even then I'm in. But I like. They're doing a new Tremors TV show. So
I watched
with Kevin Bacon.
I think the fifth one.
That's with Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah, I watched that one. I guess that's been about a year ago now, and it was funny. Like what I like about the Tremors franchise is they have not taken themselves seriously.
No, and they shouldn't.
No,
Like the first movie was really good.
it was.
Like the first movie was fantastic.
But like you can tell, the franchise started off one way, and they were like, these are horror movies,
Yeah.
and then they were like, let's just fucking go.
Let's just go with the comedy. Now
Yeah.
they're in snow.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Like, I don't know how Tremors get in snow,
Underground.
but it's all ice and rock. Like Graboids don't move through rock.
They can
This is
move
my
through
issue.
ice. They can move through ice.
Yeah, do we know this?
Well, now we do, apparently.
Until we see the movie.
Do they have body heat?
I
Or are they cold-blooded? Because that's...
now I have to go back and watch Tremors 2 to see if their little heat signatures give off.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Because then we've got ass blasters, too.
Yeah, I don't like the ass blasters.
They're goofy, but...
So yeah, because it goes Graboids, Screechers, ass blasters, and that's the cycle there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Tremors.
Like,
They
I
are
thought-
funny.
I like the addition of the Screechers. The ass blasters just took it too far for me.
The Screechers were insane. But that was a step that made sense in the franchise. They were like, how can we make this more menacing? Oh, they can walk around.
Yeah, guess what? Let's get them out from under the ground.
But the underground thing was fucking terrifying.
It was.
Because you felt like nowhere was safe.
No, that scene where Kevin Bacon's like lifting, like he lifts his shoe up so the tongue misses him. Then as he puts it back down, the tongue goes right back. I was like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember, how old were you when that came out?
Oh my god, that came out in '92. I was.
So you were young.
I was 8.
Yeah, you were
8 or
young.
9.
I remember watching Tremors and then being like, I'm staying off the floor. Is that how you were?
No, I was like, just run fast.
Oh no, I was like, I'm not. I'm on the couch.
We used to play Tremors, and it was like a version.
The floor is lava.
It wasn't really the floor is lava because we were on the playground. It was this is rock, this is not. We'd throw sticks at them, be like dynamite.
That's hysterical.
Like yeah.
Yeah, it just turned into. It was like the floor is lava for me. I'm like, this is rock, and they can't get me here because I'm on the couch.
I'm on the couch, though they could have.
And I mean, I was in a house with a foundation. I was probably safe.
That didn't save Reba and Bert.
Yeah, it didn't.
That
Did it?
bursted right through. What saved them was that wall of guns. Because that motherfucker burst right through that wall.
We need a wall of guns.
To save ourselves from graboids.
Yeah.
And zombies.
And dynamite. We need dynamite.
So dynamite, dynamite
Because
guns.
we've seen them blown up with dynamite.
Yeah, and RC cars.
And RC cars.
When they evolve to screechers, we need a way to get cold, so dry ice or something like that.
Yeah. How are we gonna take care of the ass blasters?
I don't remember how they.
We can do drones.
I just got a 12 gauge back to the wall of gun.
Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking drones. We'll fly drones into herds of them.
Okay.
Or swarms.
You know, I'm just saying, if graboids were real, they'd be on the endangered species list.
Yeah, would we be allowed to kill them?
I don't know. Like how does that work? Hold on. How does that work?
These are a threat to humanity.
How does that work on the endangered species list if an animal is threatening you?
Oh, dude, I guarantee you, somebody has been out in the savannah or something like that, and the fucking lions attacked them.
There was a whole movie about it, Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah, and they've killed the fuck out of that. Like when you hear about bears attacking people, I will tell you what, man. If a bear's attacking me, I'm killing it.
Bears aren't endangered.
But if it was an endangered bear, if it was a rare white grizzly bear, I'm making this up, by the way, and that fucker was attacking me, I would gladly kill it. Gladly. I'd kill it twice.
I'm just kind of curious though, because I don't really know what the...
Yeah, there would be some asshole that would be like, hey, you can't kill these because they're endangered and they're beautiful.
Like, I'm fine with graboids living in the desert, leaving me alone and shit. Just don't come burst through my foundation and my wall of guns.
And then you're taking a road trip, and you just so happen to be driving through the desert. Motherfucker pops out, eats you.
No, they would grab my tires and pull me into the...
Yeah, and you'd be dead.
Yeah. Would I? So, I don't know. Guys, what do you think the best graboids, we keep calling them tremors, the best graboids defense is? I'm voting for wall of gun and dynamite. Like
Dynamite.
There's a reason Bert's been in all the movies.
Yeah, dynamite.
Dynamite, wall of guns.
There's nothing enough guns.
That scene where he took
that
50 caliber in Tremors 2, shot the Screecher, went through the concrete and all the way through and hit the Jeep. That's like one of the best scenes.
That was sick.
Or when Fred throws the bomb in there.
I loved here you go.
You see Bert running. Not far enough. Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
No, I just think it's hysterical that these movies started off as like a serious horror thing.
That bomb was pretty cute in that Tremors 2.
What was it? Is it considered horror or thriller?
What, Tremors?
Yeah.
Suspense. It's horror.
Is it horror?
Yeah, because it goes under the monster movie category.
Okay, fair enough. But
horror.
then it turns into just this comedy. It's
comedy
satirical.
awesomeness.
Makes fun of itself.
It does.
It's brilliant.
We gotta go.
All right, guys, if you haven't already, go to entertainthegeeky.com. You can follow us on all of our social media there. We've got all kinds of good stuff there. I want you to go to the ETG Gear tab. Get yourself a Nerd News shirt or an Entertain the Geeky shirt. What do you have to say?
Hey, Chris, guess what we're getting ready to start here in about a month?
What?
Kickstarter!
We are going to be kickstarting.
Was it about a month and a half, 2 months, we think?
It's going to be about a month and a half.
2 months, yeah.
Yeah, a month and a half, 2 months.
Building the hype, kickstarting.
So, guys, Merle's Truck Stop in Maine, we are going to be kickstarting it.
No, not Merle's Truck Stop.
Not Merle's Truck Stop.
Merle's Truck Stop's done. It's on sale for $1.
I'm losing it. Conniving Cooks.
Conniving Cooks.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
We're kickstarting our game company.
Yeah. Basically, EG Games is going to be kickstarted. The game that we're launching with is Conniving Cooks. Now, assuming things go well, we will have stretch goals to get you additional games.
Stretch goals.
So we'll have all that posted. We want to bring you these games, and the better we do on this, the more you can share and help us out. The more content that's going to be coming to you, and the faster.
I'm going to pimp this out like it's fried biscuits and apple butter.
That's right. Oh, my God. So good. We had this conversation today. Fried biscuits and apple butter are a way of life.
All right. I honestly want to leave you guys Kickstarter. And what is your favorite comfort food? Because we talk a lot about food on the show. I'm a fat guy. Chris loves food. Like if you're having a shitty day, and I don't want to hear, just go give me a chocolate bar. Honestly, what is your comfort food?
Guys, as always, stay geeky.